we are up to our evening gowns. So our candidates for Miss Gay and Miss Trans will come out in their evening gowns, and we'll be starting with our Miss Gay candidates. Are we ready, everyone? Please welcome to the stage candidate number 1, Victoria Michaels. Victoria is from Sydney, New South Wales. She believes in advocating for hearing impairment amongst Australians as it's an issue and is close to her heart. She spent her childhood growing up in New Zealand, where she learned to respect the environment and it was instilled in her from a young age. Her reason for joining the Miss Gay and Miss Trans Australia International Beauty Pageant was as a platform that she would like to enable to showcase her creativity and polish to a wider network, and continue to spread awareness around the importance of hearing awareness, coupled with camping in a unique way of conserve the environment through fashion. Doesn't she look stunning? Please thank Victoria Michaels, candidate number 1. Candidate number 2 is Ashley Madison. Ashley is from Melbourne, Victoria. She works as a drag queen and competed in Miss Gay twice before. She also plays the saxophone. When it comes to saving the earth, she thinks that helping the earth is about doing every small thing you can. If everyone can make a change, the impact would be enormous. This could be choosing a vegan burger instead of a meat burger, or making the active choice to have a shorter shower, or even giving clothes to charity. The reason she joined the pageant was that she thinks that after 2 years, she can finally win it. Please thank candidate number 2, Ashley Madison. Candidate number 3, Ashley Flawless. Ashley is from Adelaide, and she works as a senior hairstylist. Lucy is from Adelaide, and she works as a senior hairstylist. Sorry, Lucy. She didn't place in the competition previously when she competed in 2019, but she walked away with a wealth of experience and a new family. Additionally, she was successful with taking the South Australian title of Miss Drag South Australia 2014, 2016 and 2019. She joined the pageant so she could pass on her knowledge and stand with a new and old family. She competed in last year's competition and opened her eyes to so many things. Please thank candidate number 3, Lucy Flawless.
Candidate number 4, Lydia Vanity, from Melbourne, Victoria. Lydia works in retail, joining the pageant in 2016, and she won Miss Congeniality in 2017. Her advocate is for sustainable recycling, which means to recycle something into something else rather than the same item like bottles. For example, chemicals, hair, metals, plastics, razors, and electrical tools. Her reason for joining the pageant is she's supporting Ovarian Cancer Australia is her charity as one of her aunties who inspired her to come out to be herself that passed away 5 years ago. She believes that the start of helping the plants to get rid of use of single-use plastic straws and carries the metal straw at Lydia Vanity.
Please welcome candidate number 5, Ivana Kabab. Ivana is from Geelong, Victoria. She's currently a business owner. She joined the pageant in 2016 and 2018. When it comes to the environment, she says that the environment is life. Without it, we have nothing. As a person, she likes to reduce her household plastic and focus on reusing glass containers. composting and repurposing them for lower or carbon footprints. Her reason for joining the pageant was to have fun, meet new people, plus the crown is the ultimate accessory. Please thank Ivana Kabat, candidate number 5.
Candidate number 6, Aurora Arsenic, from Queensland. Aurora is a drag performer and a nurse. Done one pageant and won 2nd annual Palace Princess pageant in 2017. Her advocacy, she cares deeply for the health of our community, especially the mental health. Passionate about mental health, especially of the LGBTQIA community, which is why she specialized in that area when studying nursing. Her reason for joining the pageant is she believes that this pageant is the pinnacle of pageants in Australia. Candidate number 6, Aurora Arsenic.
Candidate number 7, Atlanta Dust. Atlanta is representing Victoria. When it comes to saving the Earth, she believes that people aren't respecting this planet enough, and it's dying quickly. We only get one Earth, and if it goes, we go too. Somehow people aren't understanding this, and it's insanely important to keep this planet alive for the sake of everyone living on this Earth. Her reason for joining the pageant was last year she wanted to get a feel of the competition. This year, she is keen to go all out for the crown. Representing very important advocacy, which is the Lighthouse Foundation, whose mission is to end youth homelessness. Please thank candidate number 7, Atlanta Dust.
Candidate number 8, Krista Harrington from Sydney, New South Wales. Krista Harrington joined the pageant in 2015, where she won Best Costume and First Runner-Up. Her advocacy is that she's a member of Deaf Rainbow New South Wales, and she wants to show more deaf, queer in community and support all LGBTQIA+, and support all people with their gender and acceptance and comfort in the community. Aims to expand in around Australia for network and working together. She helps by stopping plastic dump in water and bush, to protect animals surviving on this planet, to help give world awareness about saving environment. It's difficult when people don't listen. Her reason for joining the pageant, it's been a long time since she's been in the pageant. She misses it and she wants to compete again. And here is she tonight, Krista Harrington.
And our final Miss Gay candidate from Sydney, New South Wales, candidate number 9, Electrocute. Electra is a full-time showgirl, and she was the first runner-up in Miss Gay Australia 2019. As someone who suffered from anxiety and depression, she believes that caring for the people is what's important. She supports Are You OK?, a growing organisation that helps people suffering from depression. When it comes to the environment, she believes that everyone should pick it up. Her reason for joining the pageant was last year she was her first time entering, and she can honestly say it was one of the best experiences of her life. Please thank candidate number 9, Electrocute.
Please welcome back all the queens of Miss Gay Australia 2020 in their fabulous evening gowns. A round of applause for the beautiful queens of Miss Gay Australia 2020. Rebecca, do you know what time it is now?
It's time for our Q&A, isn't it, Jo?
Yes, we got the questions here. So the girls are going to have 30 seconds to answer each question, and there's going to be a timer on the big screen.
So that's 30 seconds for each candidate. Please step forward, candidate number 1.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Did you want to say hi to your supporter?
Nah.
Not today, not today.
No time for that. All right.
So we're going to get candidate number 1 to pick a question out of the bag. And then you have 30 seconds to answer. Are you ready?
Pick the right one. You want to read out that question?
All right, so the question is, if you could change one thing about the world, what would it be?
I would say, well, thank you for the question, first of all. I would say consumable plastics are probably the number one thing that we need to work on changing. From forks, I don't know, straws, balloons, whatever, they're killing the environment, needs to be changed. Let's go green.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, candidate
number
number
1. Maybe call on candidate number 2, please. Hi, Ashley. You look familiar.
Yes, it's third time's a charm, right?
Oh, yeah, third side's a charm. You ready for a question?
Yeah.
This gloves are slippery, right?
Thank you.
Alrighty. What would you like to see done to improve the public's understanding of the cause and effect of climate change, and why?
So I think that with climate change, there's a lot of different things that we need to change. I think that it starts with education in schools, learning and teaching children young. That's such an important thing. And that's the same thing with trans rights and gay rights and everything as well. Climate change is one of the most important things with our trans sisters. So I think that education is the number one thing that we need to change to help that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Not only are they beautiful, they are smart for sure. Candidate number 3, please. Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
You want to say hi to your supporters? They're screaming.
They are screaming.
I don't want to either.
No,
We
you
got
don't want
no
to
time
either?
for that.
All right,
Gonna
let's
pick
go to
your
the question.
Yeah. Pick the right one. It goes deeper.
How deep, Jo?
I'm sorry.
How deep?
Oh, yeah, you know how deep. Yeah. All right. Here goes your question. What is your philosophy or value that you hold dearest in life? Would you like me to repeat that? Again, what is your philosophy or value that you hold dearest in your life? 30 seconds.
My philosophy in life is to view everyone as an equal, regardless of gender, sex, anything under the rainbow, because at the end of the day, we all beat the same.
Thank you so much. Short and sweet, but
Please
beautiful.
welcome forward candidate number 4. How are you going tonight?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
We're great. Are you having fun?
I am, and you two look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Look
Thank
beautiful.
you. So do you.
Are you ready for a
So
question?
love. Look at those nails.
I know.
Dig in, girl.
Do you need
Do
help?
you want me to help you?
Yeah.
I was born with them.
Yeah, beauty is sacrifice, that's for sure.
I can't even get it up. Alright. Let's hope I got a good one for you. What can be your greatest contribution to the community?
Really, the biggest contribution I think any of us can do is just showing up for things that matter, like any rallies. Like back when I first came out, there was a lot of same-sex marriage rallies. Obviously, that's past now, but all that stuff that happens, we need to attend and need to push and need to really just fight for our rights because we deserve it just as much as everybody else on this planet.
Beautifully
Very well
said.
Thank you so much, Lydia. Well done.
Please welcome candidate number 5. Look at this dress.
Rainbow. Hi, Ivana, how are you?
I'm really good. Hi, how are you?
This is fun, yeah.
That is fun.
All right, are you ready for a question?
Dig in.
Told you it's deep.
All right. Are leaders of today doing enough to protect future generations from climate change? And if not, what more should they be doing?
Okay, that's a really good question. No, they're not doing enough. Climate change is happening. They're not doing anything about it. And it's about time they friggin' did something about it. Stop denying it. It's real.
I like the conviction, sister. Thank you so
I
much.
like you didn't swear either.
Candidate number 6, please.
How are you, lovely?
Good, thanks. How are you?
You look amazing.
Thank you, so do you.
Aurora, I just have to ask you about your talent. What inspired that? That was so hot, literally.
Well, I wanted to make a message. I want to connect all of my looks. And it was the red of the wax signified Mother Earth's blood.
Beautiful, I felt that. By the way, that's not the question. Are you ready for the actual one? Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
Long one. It's a long one.
All right, so government surveillance is used to keep many nations and their people safe. But some believe this invades our right to privacy. What is more important to you, privacy or security?
Are we able to say the question again?
Yes, no worries.
Sorry.
So government surveillance is used to keep many nations and their people safe. But some believe this invades our right and privacy. What is more important to you, privacy or security?
Both are very important, but security is a lot more because if someone can just look you up, that's not okay because no matter who you are and what you are, that shouldn't be able to just public knowledge.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aurora. May we call on candidate number 7, please. The lady in baby pink.
Amazing.
How are you?
I cannot complain. I'm feeling great. Feeling stunned.
You sure do look dainty and cute. You ready for a question?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to claw machine.
Or if you need help, just tell us, all right? I'm warning
Don't break
you.
those nails.
Oh, it's a claw machine. Better. All right.
All right,
I'm gonna do it. Yeah. All these nails. Oh my God.
Oh, there's like a million of them stuck together.
Can I
Oh.
read one and pick my favorite?
Is it this one?
It's that one. Wow.
All right. So how are you going to convince the world to live with less in? How are you going to convince the world to live with less in order to save the planet Earth?
I think there needs to be a lot more of an almost aggressive, in-your-face means of showing people the damage that is going on to our world at the moment. It can't just be a question of do you want to save? It has to be an issue of we must save. There needs to be more in-your-face, aggressive, save this Earth now because it's the only one we've got. We can't live on Mars. I tried.
Oh yeah, I trust you. Thank you so much.
Please welcome candidate number 8. All right, so we just need to pick a question out.
We do have an interpreter for Krista Harrington, yeah.
Thank you, Krista. So technology makes life very convenient, but is also being blamed for certain environmental problems. How do you propose to find a balance between technology and Earth preservation?
Well, I think it's basically all about people and the control that you all have. You all have the power to control technology. In the olden days, it was fine, but now with the technology growing so rampant these days, it seems to be taking over the world. So we actually need to look after our Earth because, you know, it's not something that's secondary to us. It's always first.
Thank you so much, Krista.
Thank you, Krista. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last but definitely not the least, candidate number 9.
Oh, there's lights in her hair.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. Hi, everybody. Yeah.
Loud cheers. Are you ready to claw into this deep?
You should see
Bottom
these.
of my
You should see
nose.
these nails close up.
Yeah.
They've already fabulous nails.
Oh yes, she got one.
Oh, God.
It's a long one.
It's an essay.
It is an essay. Australians are known to be one of the greatest travellers in the world, with over 8 million overseas trips a year. Aviation accounts up to 6% of carbon emissions. Should Australians be environmentally reasonable and cut back on overseas trips? Well, they could take a boat.
Can you repeat that, please?
Sure.
Slowly.
Australians are known to be one of the greatest travellers in the world, with over 8 million overseas trips a year. Aviation accounts up to 6% of carbon emissions. Should Australians be environmentally responsible and cut back on overseas trips?
I think so. We have a beautiful country already, so get in, an electric car and drive somewhere here. You don't need to fly overseas to have fun. Go to Gold Coast or Tasmania or Perth. They're all good. Sorry, Perth. That's it.
Fabulous, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I agree. Australia is truly beautiful. We got beautiful destinations in Australia.
We do, there's lots of great places to
Yes.
go.
All right, girls, you did really well. So get some rest and give yourselves a pat on your back. You did
Please
really
give
well.
the girls a round of
Thank you.
applause.
A very special thank you to our sponsors and everyone involved in making the Miss Gay and Miss Trans Australia International 2020 a great success. We couldn't have done all this without you. Thank you to all of our candidates, our friends, fans, family, judges, our pageant and media production team, our volunteers and supporters, our guests, and everyone who came along and made the night so very special. The pageant was a success because of your help, your teamwork, your dedication, your positivity, and your cooperation. Thank you so very much.